Kyle said that Boston is better than Indiana defensively. I don't know if you want to react to that or either way. How good do you feel Boston is on defense, and what kind of challenges do they present?
Indiana was really good defensively, first of all, but Boston, I think they led the league in defensive efficiency. So they're a good defensive team. They have guards that can pressure the basketball. They can lock and trail and chase on pin downs. They have a mobile five and Al Horford can switch out and guard pick and rolls, guard multiple positions. So they are they're very flexible defensive wise, and they do a good job defensively.
You went into the postseason not having your full lineups, knowing because of injuries you had going into the postseason. Now you come into this series having won 7 of your last 8. What do you attribute to the guys being able to make this work so quickly, and then also why have you guys played so well 7 out of these last 8 games?
I think 7 out of 8 last games, probably defensively, we've been pretty good. I think locking in defensively, knowing what we want to do, paying attention to detail, and what we want to take away. And I think, offensively, we've been pretty good in this last series, but Indiana gave us a tough task, as far as scoring the basketball. But the guys are coming together, figured out our rotations, who we want to play, who works with who. And the guys are doing a great job of just picking up what we're trying to do on the fly, and it's been good for us.
I don't know if you heard about Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, I heard about it.
I mean, you talked about it the other night, but is it still hard to fathom?
Yeah, it is. I mean, for what he's done for that team and the culture of that team, and his accolade speaks for itself. I mean, you got Coach of the Year, and then you get fired the next day. So, I mean, it's crazy. I'm not even going to speak on it.
So how hard is it to be a coach in the NBA?
It's very hard. I think, when you have guys getting paid millions of dollars and the players make more than you do, it's kind of hard to tell a guy what to do. It's not a lot of jobs where, the employees get paid more than the boss. So it's a different atmosphere, and it's a thin line, and we know it's a players' league, and they run the league, and we understand that, and it's a tough job, man, especially when you got stars and superstars and all stars. It's a tough job, so you just got to be a people's person. It's more about managing the egos and personalities than it is about X's and O's, and so that's the hardest part.
Had one of the toughest tasks, arguably, in the league, not just with the variety of personnel, but coaching arguably the greatest player in the game in LeBron. How have you, these last couple of years, been able to not only coach him, but keep, with all the changes, this team at a championship competitive level?
Well, I mean, I guess in my experience of being with Kobe and Shaq, being with Jordan, having a chance to coach KG and, Ray Allen, Pete Pierce, and those type of guys. So, LeBron's no different. He wants to win. He's all about winning. And it's easy to set the tone when his work ethic is so great. I think his work ethic speaks for itself. And all the other guys are going to fall in line, So they fall in line when he's out here, an hour and a half before practice working on his game or, getting stretched, in the weight room. So they follow his lead, so it makes it a lot easier on me.
You talk about the importance of having George back for the last series. What does he mean to this team when he's in that aggressive mode?
It means a lot. I think with his speed, his athleticism, be able to get to the basket, dunk and finish around the hoop, it helps our team out. I think when, Bron's getting tired or, we need to go to a different option, I think he's been great at just attacking the basket the last 4 or 5 games and being aggressive, getting to the hole, pushing the ball, playing with pace. And him and Kevin got a good thing going with that 1-5 pick and roll. So just for him to be aggressive, turning the corner, getting to the basket has been great for us.
What about just that postseason experience that he has? I don't think people realize he's got like 80 career playoff games or something.
I mean, it's been great. Like I said, just coming to Game 7 versus Indiana, where he hadn't played in 3.5 games, and come out and play the half of basketball that he played, was tremendous. So it's just that experience of being in the playoffs, being in the Eastern Conference Finals when he played for Indiana, playing against the Miami teams. He knows what it's about. So it's great having a veteran like that on the team.
Staying on George, he mentioned this the other day that another thing about him is he can guard his own position, and with no disrespect to anybody else who's played point guard here, how different does that make you defensively, especially in these playoffs, just having a guy who can stay in front of the other point
I'm
guard?
not going to say, guard his position. I mean, we have guys who can do that as well, but he can guard multiple positions. I think you can switch him on the 1, 2s, and 3s. We talked about it all the time. He's guarded Kevin Durant. He's guarded Paul George. So he's very versatile in that sense of being able to guard bigger guys on post-ups and switch on the bigger guys.
You played in Boston and you coached there. How different is that crowd?
Yeah, that crowd is amazing, and no matter how good you're playing or how bad you're playing, they're gonna ride with you, and that's the great thing about their fans. They could be down 30 and they're gonna be cheering like they're up 30, and that's why it's so good for those guys to play there. They have the environment of, no matter when things are going bad, they still stick with their team, and they're gonna be there cheering and chanting. And it's a lot like our fans here. We've been through some tough times, and the fans stuck behind us and did the exact same thing. So their crowd's going to be into it. They're excited, and they should be.
Tough to play there as a visitor because of that?
I like it. Yeah, I do. I like it. Yeah, I think so. I think just that environment and the culture and, the history behind their team, makes you want to play well, like playing in the Garden, in New York. So it's a great atmosphere.
They have some good.
Who you intend to play? Because I know that won't get me in. Are you considering shrinking the rotation now as you get into the conference finals?
Shrinking to how many people?
I mean, you have been playing 9.
Yeah, stay for 9. Stay with 9 for now, and we'll see what happens.
We talked about holding things back for the playoffs. When it comes to a series, do you approach it the same way, hold things back at the beginning, and then if so, how do you know the right time
Hold
to
things back? It's just we work on things that try to get us ready for the playoffs. So, you just got to see how they play, you offensively, and then see how our defense plays against them, and then you kind of adjust, on the fly, So the first game is always a chance to fill out what they're going to do, how they're going to play you, and then you just kind of, adjust from there. And, some coaches we adjust in the mid game, mid first quarter, whatever, and you just kind of go from there.
Cutting back on the turnovers was huge for you guys in the Toronto series.
Hold on, Jason, what you going to ask for?
I'll say it later. Go ahead. Dave's talking.
All right. Sorry, Dave.
No worries. Cutting back on turnovers was a huge part of your success against Toronto. Are there any keys similar to that you point to in this Boston series? If we do XXX, we'll do well.
Just taking care of the basketball. Like you said, I think if we get in shots, we're a pretty tough team to stop. I think we got to rebound the basketball. I think Rozier, he crashes the glass. Tatum, Brown, Al Horford, Bain, and Marcus Smart. So we got to do a good job at the guard position of just boxing out and rebounding the basketball.
Okay.
What's different are the Celtics with Rozier running the show and Kyrie?
He's playing at a high level. But, we've seen Kyrie do it, on the biggest stage. And I think, having a guy like Kyrie, that you can go to and get a basket anytime, any point in the game, crucial part, beginning part. But, Rozier showed he can do that as well in these playoffs. He's stepped up and he's played great. Really no comparison. But, he's playing good basketball. And that's all you can say.
It's the postseason. I think every game is a must-win.
Every moment is big in the playoffs. That's on all of our minds.
I live for those moments.
I go out there every night and fight and try to help this team win.
We know what we're capable of. We look forward to even more of a challenge.
Giving it your all, leaving it all out on the floor.
It takes toughness, grit.
Do whatever it takes to help us win.
I'll do whatever it takes for this team.
Whatever it takes.
Don't take these moments for granted.
Be a part of the Eastern Conference Finals. Get your tickets at Cavs.com/tickets.